Face me in humility. And in sincerity. Maintain purity, love, and dignity. Maintain your allegiance. Do not forsake the weak. Rise up against peril. Embrace who you have become, and hold your chest up with pride. Protect your back, and cut through the darkness with your sword. Do not forget the oath you make on this day. I, Princess Pride, do hereby knight thee, Sir Arthur Burstford.
I am so sorry. You waited 2 years.
Welcome home.
Sorry I'm late.
You're not that late.
Okay.
Did something happen again with that Chancellor?
I was told yet again that I look like Gilbert.
No, I get it.
Speaking of, is everything all right with you? He was persistently asking you about something at the celebration, right?
We just talked about my uncommon special ability. That was all.
Still, Arthur, well done today. Hello, you two. What are you talking about?
Oh, hello. Not anything important.
Stale, can we talk a second? I was gonna wait and give you this after our training today.
They're glasses.
If you're wondering if they'll look good on you, go ahead and try them on.
Big brother, they look so good.
Really? They do?
Yeah, isn't that right, big sister? It was a shock at first, but they really do suit you. They're just your style and you look wonderful. So why did you get him glasses?
Well, he is a prince. I just thought they'd look good on him.
Princess Pride, if I may have a quick word, Your Majesty. Would you mind reconsidering my proposal, that is?
But we've already discussed this in front of the council.
Princess Pride, you are the one who Her Majesty the Queen trusts the most. I am quite certain that with your assistance in the matter, it will not be impossible to ensure
Gilbert,
that
maybe you should ask me about such things.
Your Highness. Well then, if you insist, sir.
Pride, are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay.
Well, tell me if he's bothering you.
He's proposing a mandatory special ability registration. Making it mandatory for a person to report their special ability as a way to control the people is something I can't agree to from a human rights perspective.
Why do you think he's being so passionate about this law?
It is strange, isn't it?
I want you to be careful around Gilbert. From here on out especially. I'll be sure to be with you whenever you meet with him.
He's finally not addressing Gilbert with his title. If anything, in the game they were close enough to work together to support the country. Wait. They worked together in the game? Then that means Chancellor Gilbert really was in the game. But I can't remember him. Stale?
Yes?
Listen, remember when we were talking the other day? And you told me that you can now teleport an adult that weighs more than you? Is that true?
Well, yeah, but what about it?
Can you teleport us to where Chancellor Gilbert is right now? There's something I want to check on.
That's enough, Gilbert!
What do you mean by relentlessly targeting Pride?
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
It's just simple engagement in a lively conversation.
However, though my wishes remain ungranted, the moment it was known that precognition lived within your beloved daughter, Princess Pride, in what was just a matter of days, a unique special ability user, Prince Stale, was summoned to the palace. I must admit I was slightly vexed.
I told you things would be different when it was Pride's turn.
Yes, you did. That's absolutely correct. You are certainly not cutting any corners. I am very grateful for that.
It was very kind of you that though the law remained pending, the royal family secretly overturned their customs and allowed him to contact his birth mother. All of this simply because first Princess Pride batted her little eyelashes and poked out her bottom lip and begged repeatedly over several days.
Several
Too loud.
days?
I told you
Repeatedly?
this was top secret. And that's exactly why I kept it quiet.
And I have repaid this favor by believing your words and those of Her Majesty the Queen when you promised me you would find someone.
Listen, Gilbert, I understand your struggles very well. Both Rosa and I are doing all we can.
You will never understand!
Never! What could you possibly understand, Albert? You know nothing of my or her suffering. Arthur Beresford. He knew the rumors about that special ability user.
I've met various people that can make water evaporate or make hair grow. But I've heard rumors of people who can make rainbows, heal sicknesses, and some that can change their hands into guns.
Can't you see that they truly do exist, Albert?
We have those special ability users in this country. I'm sure if we look
Look all through the land!
Gilbert, stop.
7 years. It's already been 7 years since then. Albert. Maria is... She's already a stone's throw from death. Just one would be enough. If we can find just a single one. A special ability user that heals illnesses. Tell me, what have you done?
Seems the rumor that you, the Eternal Youth, can no longer manipulate your age. And now you're stuck as an old man. I'm so pleased, and it's all thanks to you. And your wonderful law. After all, in this country I've truly become a very special existence.
What do you mean, a special existence?
The rare special abilities in this world will be at my beck and call. To be honest with you, I was thinking of making you choose between allegiance or execution. But I'll turn a blind eye to this. What a curse that you now have to live forever in a body that's so unsightly. Look how wrinkled and frail you've become. It truly is pathetic. All of this because of that silly virus.
I'm sorry. It's all because of me. Everyone. Maria!
I remembered things from her previous life again yesterday. It was about Chancellor Gilbert. Gilbert Butler. He's a secret character in ORL. He was a talented strategist. What I haven't realized until now is that in the game he looked like an elderly man. And sometimes he'd appear as a mysterious youth named Gil. Several years after he became a chancellor, his fiancée contracted an incurable disease. After that, he began the search for an ability user who can cure the disease. In exchange for 5 years of labor, Pride promised him that she would enact a bill to find that ability user. After those 5 years, the law was enacted. However, the day after it was enacted, his fiancée drew her last breath. Then Pride, who had a grasp on the special abilities of the nation, forced those users into subordination or death. Due to this, the Kingdom of Frisia temporarily became bathed in blood. Chancellor Gilbert, due to his feelings of guilt and the shock of losing his fiancée, was only able to manipulate his age to look like either an elderly man or his 13-year-old self. The law conference was held yesterday. It's the day in the game that the mandatory special ability registration law was passed. His fiancée died at sunset, the day after this law was enacted. Enforcing a law normally takes effect a week after approval, and at most a month. I need to help before then.
You all go to the rear garden.
Yes, sir!
And you all, search
Has
the east
something
side
happened,
right
Big
away,
Sister?
And make it thorough.
Sir!
Father, what's happening that's causing all of this commotion?
Chancellor Gilbert is gone. He hasn't been seen since this morning.
Big brother, is it okay to keep from Father that you can go to where Chancellor Gilbert is with your special ability?
Yes. Thank you for keeping it a secret.
I hope Chancellor Gilbert is in a safe place somewhere.
I am a bit worried if I'm doing something bad, though.
Huh?
Tiara, please don't be alarmed. We're going to tell you the truth. The reason...
Both Dale and Tiara truly are kind people. Every time something like this happens, they make sure to check with me first. In comparison, Game Pride would decide on things like execution or war without listening to the opinions of those around her. Huh?
Huh?
What's the matter, big sister?
Latte, Maria, shock!
Yes!
I need your help. The diabolical, egocentric last boss Queen Pride would never care about the opinions of others. The day that execution is chosen is the same day it will happen. She would not wait a week until that law was enforced. Which means Chancellor Gilbert's fiancé will die. Today at sunset.
This man here is going to pay up every time. I personally guarantee it. After all, he's a bigwig at the castle.
I will leave the methods and means up to you. If the information you provide can be confirmed, I will pay you. And if necessary, you can get intel on the royal family.
Okay then, what kind of special ability are you after?
I'm looking for someone who can cure illness. Find someone who can... What's so funny?
An ability that can cure illness, really?
Which children's book did you find that one in?
If you won't search, then you are of no use to me.
Hold on. Where do you think you're going with that money, buddy?
I do not pay for uselessness.
Have it your way then.
Damn!
Son of a bitch!
We came looking for you, Gilbert. What were you doing here? Although, there seems to be no point in my asking.
Why are you here?
Chancellor Gilbert, listen. I need you to please calm down. I had a premonition. It appears your fiancée, Miss Marianne, will die today.
I was originally born of a lower status, and after my parents died, I begged, sold my body, I did everything. I obtained the money I needed to live that day. That was all my days were comprised of.
That's a promise.
After I got involved with her, I grew ashamed of the way I had been living. I had a meager income, but I got a job I could tell others about. And every 3 days, I found a reason to live in just exchanging words with her. So I continued working.
Gil, I have a fiancé now. Huh? So I thought I would tell you something before it's too late. Gil, I want you to know I love you. I have for a long time. In 4 years, after I turn 16 years old, when I can't see you anymore, please keep coming to see me.
After those few magical weeks, I was surprised to be awakened to my special ability, Eternal Youth. I was an extremely rare special ability user who could even manipulate my own lifespan. To me, this was a gift from God.
Why won't I be able to see you for a while? I'll come for you. Before you turn 16, I'll be here. I'll be waiting.
Gilbert Butler, do you wish to become my advisor as I become Prince Consort?
Yes, I do. Albert. I mean, Your Highness. I will support and serve you with all I have, for my entire life.
We now acknowledge you as our nation's chancellor.
I am quite pleased to meet you, Lady Marianne Edwards. I serve as the Chancellor of this nation of Frisia. My name is Gilbert Butler. But please, you may call me Gil. I apologize for it being so sudden, but if you would like, please marry me. I promise I will make you the happiest woman in the world.
I am Marianne Edwards, and please, call me Maria. I happily accept your proposal. Gil!
I knew that I was brought into this world only for the sake of meeting her. The days I had with her were more than enough. She collapsed due to her illness, and even when that happened,
If I am to die, I want you to live a good life. Live for the both of us.
what are you talking about, Maria? I am going to cure your illness. I will do anything it takes, no matter who I make an enemy of.
My love, I am more than happy with the life that I've had. I love you.
But I'm not! I haven't been able to make you truly happy. What is it? Maria! 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 most heretical last boss queen. From villainess to savior. Episode 8, The Insolent Princess and the Judgment.